Smooth, some new chord voicings by Santana. Should sound like this. And there's even a chord off the fretboard, but we'll show them all now step by step. The first thing we want to do is make sure you've got a copy of the PDF, and I'm going to guide you through the shapes first, and then we're going to put everything together. Our opening chord is a new way to play A minor. We're at fret number 5. You can see there's the nut. 5th fret, first finger flat across the bottom 4 strings. And then you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to place him on fret number 7, like that. And you're going to strum from the 5th string down, because the 5th string, that string is an A string. So of course we may strum the A note with the A minor chord, and it should sound like this. With slow motion. Okay. Rhythm side should be like this. And we're going to quickly change to F. Now check how cool the new F is. There's the A minor, right? All that's going to change is your middle finger is going to come down onto the 2nd string on the 6th fret. Here's my F. You may, if you wish to, also place your pinky on fret number 8 on the 1st string. This is also F, but just a bit more difficult to play, and that actually derives from the F bar chord, but we're not going into bar chords today. So my gut feel is to go from F, A minor over here, to F by simply adding in that middle finger. One more time. One little note, big change. Next up, the E7th chord. Now the E7 looks like your basic C chord, which I'm sure you're familiar with. 2nd string, 4th string, 1st string. And all we're doing is we're simply sliding it all the way up. So you're lining up by fret 5, fret 6, fret 7. That's the start. And then you're going to bring the pinky onto the 3rd string, 7th fret, and here's your E7. Okay, and then we're going to put them all 3 together before we go to the D minor. There's a lot of offbeats in the song as well, so I'm going to take us through slowly. A minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the last part with the E7. I want you to sort of freestyle, improvise a bit of rhythm, so don't feel you have to copy my rhythm exactly the same for the E7 chord. But the A minor and the change to the E7 I want to keep sort of quite rigid, because that's emphasizing the offbeats for the song. So if you want to play it through with me, I'm going to play it through twice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and... Now for the D minor chord we spoke about. Now for the D minor, just before we get there, we had A minor there, right? When we played F, we simply brought in that middle finger to the 2nd string. For the D minor, the only thing that changes is the pinky coming onto the 7th fret, 3rd string. This is D minor. Notice how close the chord shapes are. And even though we're not playing the chord C, this is just for information, there's your C chord, there's your A minor chord, there's your F chord, and D minor chord. So it's nice to see how close the chord voicings are, but that's a theory study for another day. We're looking at now the 2nd line on the PDF when he sings, I hear you whisper and the words melt everyone. It's D minor, okay, then to F, so we're releasing now, and then comes the B minor 7 flat 5, which is not as bad as what it maybe sounds. We need to jump all the way down here, and you know that chord, that's a D. We're going to jump up 1, 2 strings. So your first finger is going to be on the 5th string, 2nd finger is obviously going to be on the 3rd string, ring finger on the 4th, and pinky on the 2nd. And you only play strings 5, 4, 3 and 2. That is B minor 7 flat 5. You can also call it a half diminished chord if you want to. And it's quite a quick change, because you're going to go from the D minor, F, down to the B minor 7. One more time. D minor, F, change, 2, 3, 4 and there back to the E7 over here. So you got 4 really quick changes. This is the challenge for the song. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, and then after that back to A minor with the F and the E7. So I'm going to take it through slowly now with a different angle. And the structure we're going to use is A minor, F, E7 twice, then D minor, F, B minor 7 with a flattened 7th, B minor 7 flat 5, tongue tied, and then up to E7, and then back to A minor, F, and E7. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and chorus, the only real difference over there is that the D minor falls away. So for the verses, it's the A minor twice, then the D minor sequence once, A minor. And for the chorus, it's the whole way through, no D minors. There is one place in the song, an F sharp sus4 and a G sharp augmented. You don't really have to worry about those chords that much. I'm just going to show you them. We played in a band and we cheated. We just left those 2 chords out. And but just for those who want to know, F sharp sus4 should be like that. Sorry, there we go. And it's first finger, going to bar chord it. First finger flat, 2nd fret. Fingers 2, 3, and 4. So it looks like a B played wrong, or an F sharp minor with a pinky added. There's your F sharp. F sharp suspended 4th. And then the G sharp augmented. Augmented are funny chords. They got a raised 5th as well. Now there's quite a few ways to play it. This one over here will work quite well. It's not my personal go-to chord. And if you leave those 2 chords out, trust me, the song works like a charm. But if you're a purist, drop in the G sharp augmented. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful week and take care. Cheers.